Hey loves, welcome back to my channel for another weekly cash stuffing video. We have so much to do in this video. I'm going to show you guys my February budget close out. We're going to set up my paycheck one for March. I'm going to cash stuff my envelopes, saving challenges, and sinking funds. And so if you like videos like these, go ahead and hit that like button. Please consider subscribing. Leave me a comment down below. How did February go for you? What are your goals for March? We'll get into mine and let's get started. So for this last week in February, I did pay my electricity bill. I did pay my last business bill. My student loans are still at zero. They will be at zero for this year. I had 2 no spend days, one on the 28th and then again on the 29th. And the other days of this week I did spend money. I'm going to update my expense tracker for February so that you guys can see that. But that is the end of my February calendar. So for my February monthly budget page, I did fill in all of my exact amounts for my fixed expenses and my bills. All of the exact amounts total up to $507.64. That is excluding the rent that I saved for March. For the expenses down here, the additional expenses for the month of February, I expected to spend about $912 and my actual amount came to $850.36 with a positive of $61.64. We're going to take a look at my variable expenses in just a moment to see where we are with these. So for paycheck 4, I budgeted $157 for my electricity bill. It came out to be $156.15. I spent all of my money in my wallet, nothing left, and then I put 72 in my sinking funds. I put 16 in my saving challenges. I didn't have any extra expenses or unbudgeted expenses come up. So I have $156.15 plus 208 plus 72 plus 16 equals $452.15. So we came out to $452.15. 157 minus 156.15 equals 85 cents that we saved, and that just stays in my account online. And then everything else was the exact amount. So I'll just draw a line through, and then that means we saved 85 cents this week. So for my weekly check-in, I gave myself $10 and I spent that, which means I am negative $61 in spending for this month. For gas, I gave myself $50 and that was spent, so that is negative $5 for this month. For groceries, I gave myself $70. I spent $70, so I have $10 left in this category. For home, I had $28. I gave myself $15. I spent the $15, so 28 minus 15 is a positive 13. For eating out, I had $32. I gave myself $25 and spent $25, so that is positive 7. For meds, I didn't give myself anything. I didn't spend anything, so I am ending the month with still positive $40. And then for beauty, I had $38 left. In the month, I spent it, so I have $0 remaining. Okay, so coming back to my monthly budget. So for spending, I was over $61. So I'm gonna write 61. For gas, I was over $5. For groceries, I was under 10. For home, I was under 13. For eating out, I was under 7. For meds, I didn't spend anything, so I have 40 left. For beauty, I spent everything. And then laundry and tides are done online. So 80 plus 61 means that I spent 141 in spending. I'm over $5 in gas, so I spent 185. I spent 270 for groceries, and 60 minus 13, I spent 47 in home. I spent 93 in eating out. I didn't spend anything in medicine, and then I spent 150 in beauty. So this is what my variable expenses are looking like. And so even though I had some red areas in my overall budget, I have more green. As you can see, all of my bills are under what I budgeted for. 4 of my 6 cash categories are green, and then I had some areas over here where I saved money even though I was in the red. So totaling out, reconciling my whole budget, February was a green month for me. So I would love to know down below in the comments if February was a green or red month for you. January was a red month. I didn't do a closeout portion of the video, but January was a red month for me, and my sinking funds was also in the green. So as you can see, I did have a couple of red areas, but almost every area was green. I started the month with a total of $19.49 in my sinking funds, and I ended the month with a total of $19.79. So this is my expense tracker. There is some discrepancies with my tracking this month, but we're still making progress because I didn't even track my expenses in January. So but with me being out of town for 1 week of this month and just combining all my money together, it's kind of hard to know, you know, the actual amounts in some of these categories. So I'm just gonna go with what I've tracked for this week and catch up there. So $224 in my eating out category. I went to Chili's and spent $17. $224 again. Eating out, I went to Whataburger and spent $8. For $225, I went to get gas at, I believe it was Texaco, and spent $40. $225 was home. I went to CVS and spent $15. Also $225 at CVS. I spent $8 or $226 for groceries. At HEB, I spent my $70 for $227. My beauty envelope again, Amazon, and I just put that money in the bank. By the end of the week, I spent $30. $227. I went to Blue Wave for a car wash and spent $10, and then $227 from my spending envelope. I went to Shipley's and spent $10. And so that is the end of my expense tracking for the month of February. So yesterday I did film my March monthly budget setup video and post it to my channel. I'm going to have that video linked in my description box if you want to see me put my whole calendar and budget together. It's in that video. So for this week, the budget is going from Friday, which was yesterday, to the 7th of this upcoming week. So bills have already been paid. So March's rent and utilities was paid with February income. So my Netflix and my dental and vision health insurance did already automatically draft from my account. So I did not pull any money out to do a cash transfer. I had to do an electronic transfer. When that happens, when the bills come out prior to me being able to set up my budget, because I have separate accounts, but I will still update my trackers in my bill binder because I am tracking how much money I'm spending on bills this year. So what I have coming up for this week, bills have already been paid. I will pay my business bill from my business account by by Thursday. I have an event to go to next week, but that's next week's check. I don't have much going on this week. I am having a date night on Monday, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that over here. On Monday, we are going to a game. So that was the only thing that I needed to update for the monthly calendar. My March budget has already been set that up in the budget setup video. So let's get into Paycheck 1. So for Paycheck 1, because my bills have already been paid, I did not need to pull any cash out to make a cash transfer. So I'm just gonna put that they were already paid. My cash envelopes this week are going to get $190. My sinking funds are getting 72 plus 50, which is 122. My saving challenges are getting $44. And no extra expenses that I know of that I've budgeted for, and then I don't budget for unbudgeted. So I am working with 190 plus 122 plus 41 in cash, which is 356. So that is what I took out of the bank on today. Happy Saturday, by the way. That is a positive $156. And speaking of the March kit, don't forget to grab yours. This is the other design for March, which is the butterfly kit. For April, we have the Easter kit, which is the one that I'm going to be using. I'm super excited to use these pastel colors next month. And we have the April flowers kit, which is more vibrant spring colors, which I used this design last year. So going from yesterday to March 7th, spending is getting 10, gas is getting 45, groceries are getting 70, home is gonna get 40. I need to get some things. I was supposed to get some things last week that I forgot, so that needs to happen. Beauty and meds are not getting anything. Okay, y'all, so like I previously mentioned, if you want to see the rest of my budget pages and see how I got that set up, go ahead and check out the video from yesterday. So spending is going to get 10. Gas is getting 20, 40, and 5. And groceries is going to get 50 and 70. Home is going to get 40. Eating out is going to get 25. And nothing for meds, nothing for beauty. I am going to put my coins in the coin box. It's been taking me quite a bit of time to fill up my coin jar than it used to do. I don't know if that's because I'm spending more money. I don't really know, but there's that. I have some receipts to scan into Fetch Rewards, which I'm going to do after this video. My code is down below in the description box if you are interested in signing up and getting started with turning receipts into gift cards. And then nothing to the bank, and then those are my cards. Okay, y'all, so it is a new month. So as you guys know, we completed January, we completed February, and now we are in March. So today I'm going to put in 5 and 9. And if you are interested in anything in the video, there is a link to it in my description box. It has either came from my shop, Amazon, or Erin Condren. So let me go ahead and put the stickers down. I can't believe we are in the final month of quarter one. That's crazy. Like 2024 just started. But I don't want to harp on that. Y'all know how I feel about that. So 5 and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 99. So $99 in our saving challenge in this binder. In my second saving challenge binder, we are in the month of March. My rose gold binders are sold out, but silver is still available. So we did complete January and February. So today I'm gonna put in 30 for March. I chose the color yellow this month for obvious reasons. My budget kit, the one I chose, is yellow. My nails are yellow, so we're just gonna go with. So this is our January envelope, February envelope. Now we will go to March, and I'm going to put in 20 and 30. And we're done with our first saving challenge stuffings for the month of March in both of our saving challenge binders. And so the last thing that I need to do for this portion of the video is go ahead and update my bill trackers. So I'm still going to put the budgeted amounts that I have for bills, even though the exact amounts already came out. I'm going to put the budgeted amounts because I want to know like how much I am budgeting for these bills per se. So I will still put $30 here, and that will put our balance at $90 for health insurance. And then Netflix came out, and these bills came out on the 29th, which to me is super early. I'm not used to my bills coming out that early. Like, I feel like they're coming out earlier and earlier. So far we are at $51 for Netflix. And then we will go ahead and get into our sinking funds. So my first binder is my high priority binder. So for birthday, we are going to be adding the usual. I decided not to change the amounts so far, even though I want to. I think I'm just comfortable where I am, which I guess could be a good thing or a bad thing. But yeah, I'm just like so comfortable with like how much I'm stuffing. I'm like, I don't really want to mess with it. Even though I do want to mess with it, I really don't. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. I always like joke every year and say like, this is just for me to buy myself lunch for my birthday. Like, this is not doing much of anything. But the good thing about my birthday, maybe y'all as well, I don't know, is that I'm not the only one spending money for me for my birthday. So it doesn't like all fall on me. But yeah, so Wardrobe is going to get 5 for 5, 10, 15. And don't forget to let me know in the comments down below what your goals are for March. So with me having January being a green month for me, so January was a red month for me, and I don't mind telling you guys why. January was a red month for me because I made an investment in my business from my money. So outside of the investment, January would have been a green month for me. But because of the investment that I made, it put me in the red. But I'm okay with that because it was totally worth it. So I have 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, and 90. So I think I'll be a little bit under $100 as we go into the month of April. So that's why January was a red month for me. February was a green month. So my goals for March is to just try to save as much money as I can. I have quite a few things coming up. Like spring and summer gets really busy for me, and I'm sure it gets busy for you guys as well, especially like those of you that have children and like, you know, school is ending. What is outings getting? 5. I think somewhere I messed up. I added, no, not in mess up. I have 3. Yeah. Okay. So now I have 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we're just kind of entering like that busy time of year. So I kind of feel like universally fall and winter might be a little bit, besides outside of Christmas, like outside of the holidays, I feel like the seasons of fall and winter, you know, that 6 months of the year is probably kind of a like slower time for many of us. Like, you know, it's cold outside, we're just kind of chilling. But then once spring and summer comes, it gets busy. So my goal for the month of March is to save as much money as I can going into spring and summer. So car maintenance is going to actually get $70 because I mentioned in like a previous video that I borrowed some money from this envelope, so I'm trying to put it back. Y'all see I was at $370, brought me down to $163, so now I'm trying to build it back up. And I need my car maintenance, so there's that. 100, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 310, 320, 325, 26, 27, 28, 329. So I added 70, and this now puts me at 329. I'm trying to get back to 370 and then at least to 400. So that'll probably put me, hopefully, getting my car maintenance, if not this month, next month. And I've just been trying to like not drive too much, which I don't drive that much in general, but I'm really trying not to drive too much because I know I need to take it to the dealership. So yeah, spring and summer is going to be really busy for me. So I need to save as much money as I can and continue to have green months. So what are your financial goals for March? Let me know in the comments. How did February go for you? Was it green? Was it red? Let me know. So speaking of, I guess we could talk about what actually is going to be coming up in the next few months. So I have a few trips planned. I think I'm going to visit my best friend at the end of this month. Go visit her and her husband. Next month I am going out of town. Don't have anything planned for May and June yet. And then July I'll be going out of the country. So I really want to save as much money as I can for that trip. And then August is my birthday and my best friend's husband's birthday. So we're going to be doing things for both of our birthdays like probably a week or two apart. So I really need to save the bulk of my money for July and August. So gifts has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And just like trying to be mindful of these times of the year when things can get a little bit busier, which is why you guys know I made that sinking fund that says April and May, because I realized, I think a year or so ago, I realized like, man, I end up spending a lot of money in those months for like on other people, like for birthdays and different things like that. So I was just like, I need a sinking fund that can help me, you know, save some money for that time of the year. So I might be making a sinking fund, I don't know, for the summer, which I see some of you guys do. So my God baby has 50, 70, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100, 102, 104. And if you have not set your budget up or got into it for the month of March, I'm hoping that you're able to go grab your budget planner and get into it. So savings is getting 5, and that gives us 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Once I do my cash exchange, bill swap, bill exchange, I'm going to be depositing this money into my savings account. It's just an additional way for me to save money since I don't really need my medical envelope anymore, since I have insurance now. So these are my high priority sinking funds. Okay, next we will get into my low priority binder, and we will start with the car tags. And so car tags is going to get $2. Hope you guys can see that. And as I am reconciling my budgets at the end of every month, it is so easy just going through the envelopes, pulling out my tracker, seeing how much I stuffed that month, and you know, add it all up. So car tax has 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 1, 2, and 3. I need about $100 in this envelope by June. So I don't know that we're gonna make that, but whatever I do have saved, whatever else is needed, I'll just pull it from my paycheck and add it to what I've saved. So electronics, which I think I will be changing this envelope to say adventures. Someone gave me that idea, and I like it. So we have $2 for 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 34 in adventures. Electronics, soon to be adventures. Emergency is going to be getting a 5. This is another envelope that once I do my bill exchange, I take out whatever cash is in here and put it in my emergency fund online. So I have the $1,200 in placeholders, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I just start over. So like I'm gonna take the 25 out and just for the envelope start back at $1,200. So I always say like what I actually have, what is represented in my envelope is not what's actually in my bank, because I don't really want that number to be known, if that makes sense. So I just keep $1,200 so you guys know that I've at least reached that goal. And then whenever I do my bill exchange, I take out the cash and then I'll write deposit it and then start back at $1,200. Next is giveaways. So here is my plug. If you have not subscribed to the channel and you enjoy the content, I hope that you consider subscribing and become a part of the family where we are motivating each other to stay committed to our budgets, our financial goals, and show up. So 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. And I'm gonna do my next giveaway at 30K subscribers. So by then I should have a nice amount of money saved because we still have a ways to go to make it there. So I should have quite a bit of money saved by the time our next giveaway comes. So maybe I'll be able to have like multiple winners or give more than $25, which is what I normally give. So Christmas is getting 10. For 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. Functions is going to get $2. And we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. My goal is $100. I need to put it up here. My goal is $100 by the fall season. And we'll see if we make it. And car tires is going to get $2, the last $2. So I do get, I need a new tracker. So I get my car tires from Discount Tires. You can find some, in my opinion, my personal opinion, you can find some pretty good quality tires at Discount Tire for like tires are under $100 each. I think my tires be like $50 or $60 per tire. And so, and if you buy your tires from Discount, you get free tire rotations and balances. So I recommend it. So Car Tires has 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and 38. So my goal is to always try to have at least 2 tires worth of money in this envelope in the event, you know, I drive over a nail and, you know, they never recommend getting 1 tire. I did that one time, never again. So if you have to change a tire, you should change 2 from what I've been told. So that's my goal. So that is the end of my cash stuffing. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please leave them down below for me. Please let me know how February went for you and what your goals are for March. I would love to read about it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another video, and I hope to see you back next week for the next one. Bye.